everybody, how's it going? So the reading is starting off with something that you are focusing on, something that you can be feeling excited about. We have Page of Wands and we also have Queen of Wands. So this can be something that you're doing for yourself. It can be something that you are doing creatively, or it can be a situation where there's anything that really has to do with sacral energy. So because we have two fire energies here, sacral energy is going to be something that you're involved in, that there is excitement about. There can be passion, there can be interest, there can be a draw towards whatever this is. Creativity can be involved, attraction, if I didn't say that already, which I might have said. So it's going to be the stuff that pulls you into a cycle for some reason. And there are lots of different things and lots of different elements that can draw us into a cycle, but it's going to be something where you feel within you like you're pulled in that direction. So it will have to do with an area of life where that is happening. Okay. In the last reading that I did, which was a Capricorn reading, Eight of Cups came out in that reading. Eight of Cups is coming out in this reading. I'm seeing a Five of Wands come out after. So what this means, when we have Eight of Cups and then we have Five of Wands, you can be looking at a situation and wondering if it's really still a right fit for you. And you can be thinking about stepping away from it, especially if you're in this phase of things where this is like, I want to be involved in things that fire energy is the thing that makes you inspired to be doing things and to be living your life. So it's the stuff that you feel so drawn to because it's resonating with you and it like makes your heart beat. That will be the feeling of this. You can have something going on that you don't feel that way about. And you can be on a mission right now, or attracted to be on a mission, to be connected with things that bring life to life for you. And you can want that magnetism. That can be something that you're wanting to experience. It's so hard, like it's such an ineffable thing to attempt to bring light to when it comes to the fire energy. It's that thing that feels like passion to us. Even if it's to a smaller degree, it's the thing that just is like magnetic. You have something going on that I think when you touch base with the way you feel, or like a lack of how you feel about it, it doesn't really feel like that for you. But having Five of Wands can mean that it's not easy for you to walk away from whatever situation this is that you're not really feeling any longer. So you can know, I don't really think that I feel this way about this thing that I have going on. At the same time, I know that it's not going to be easy for me to walk away from it. There's clearly stuff that you're going to have to deal with if that is the case. It's all about choices and what's driving them. Are you going to shy away from something just because it's difficult? You know, like when I see the Five of Wands, I see something that is going to be a challenge that you're going to have to face. But challenges are also part of fire energy. Like, are you going to work for what you want? Are you going to fight for what you want? Are you going to maybe like do a move and have to be bold here in order to connect with what you want? Is it worth it to you? Are you in touch enough with your fire energy in order to confront a situation like this and be willing to move through it even though it may be challenging? Because this is about doing what you want more on your terms and you feeling good about living your life in that way where you're choosing the things that you want for you. It's not for anybody else. Some of you could possibly have a relationship that's conflicting with this. Now, it doesn't have to be a particular type of relationship. You know, it can be something like I want to go from this job to that job, and I have a coworker that's like, please, please, please don't leave. You know, it can really be anything here. It doesn't have to be a particular type of relationship. It is going to come down to what it is that you're choosing. Are you choosing yourself when it comes to the standards that you're living your life by? Or are you keeping yourself places that you don't want to be, maybe even so other people can feel better? We have Gemini and we have Sagittarius here, which are sister signs. I find it interesting when we have sister signs come out in readings because it highlights a whole axis point within a birth chart within astrology. So Gemini is the natural third house of the birth chart. Sagittarius is the natural ninth house of a birth chart. And so there can be a focus on those areas. It can also be about specifically where you have Sagittarius and Gemini within your birth chart. I'm also looking at Aquarius here too. I'm seeing the Fool on the bottom of the deck. I think that this is about you fighting for your dreams and the path that feels right to you and trusting your instinct kind of regardless of what challenges. And this can be like interpersonal challenges that are popping up. Are you gonna let that hold you back? Or are you gonna choose to build in the direction that you want to build in? I'm seeing us end with an Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I love to see that. I think that overall you're really clear on things. It's just about actually doing it and working through the stuff that feels like, in order for you to move forward with this, it looks like there are these things that pop up that you have to deal with, but then I'm seeing them be dealt with and then I'm not seeing them be things in your way anymore. But this definitely feels like a series of those types of situations. I'm not seeing anything permanently block you. I'm not seeing anything get in the way. This feels almost like you have to, if you see it this way, which I'm kind of getting the sense of this, I feel like you kind of have to prove yourself energetically as far as like how much you actually want this and how much it's worth it to you. And if you're willing to deal with and move through certain challenges in order to really step onto this path. Because having Temperance looking at Five of Wands, it means that whatever may be a temporary barrier is just that, a temporary barrier. I'm not seeing anything actually block you. I'm not seeing anything actually stop you. Some things may take some time to deal with, but I'm not seeing anything permanently getting in your way. And I think too that you're just like in general moving on to something that's going to be much better for you, and that this is about you with you and not feeling like you need to appeal to everybody and everybody's approval of what it is that you're doing, because this is your life. And so it feels like stepping into that space of things where you're not going to be sitting around doing things that you don't really feel so happy with. That you want to feel like your life is moving forward here, and that this is a big part of it. I do feel like this situation, it takes some time for you to move from where you've been to where you're going. Something about this transition takes time is what I'm seeing. But I think as far as like your awareness of this, I see you being like very clear on this, that this really is the way for you to be going. That definitely is making sense. Yeah, I don't know what this I don't know what these circumstances are that are popping up, but I'm definitely seeing it be like, you know that this is the right way for you to go. There are these things that are popping up that doesn't make it the easiest for you to make headway and go in that direction, but having temperance there feels like if you keep working at it, these very temporary barriers are then going to dissolve, and then you'll be able to move through, and it's about not giving up. And like I don't see the purpose of like why they're there. I'm just seeing that they are there. But having temperance shows that if you don't give up on this, you're actually going to be able to make it through. Something again about this transition, it takes time is what I'm seeing. I don't know why it takes time. I don't know why it's not just like one thing to the next. I'm not seeing anything indicating that. That's not the type of information that we're being given, but I guess is like unnecessary at this point to know the reasons why. It just feels like all you need to know is just what was said about this, and that you're going to be, if you keep sticking with this, you don't give up on this, you're going to see you actually do end up making progress. And yeah, I'm not seeing anything where it's like you don't know this already. You know what's right for you. You know this is the right way for you. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up on it. You're going to see that you're breaking ground here. It's taking a little bit of time, but that's what you're going to end up seeing. And it's worth it, because being on this path is worth it to you, and you know that that's where you want to be. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.